Tower level 5. Welcome back to another Bit Legend video, fellas. So we're fighting the first skull level, and I don't know how difficult it's going to be. So we're going to put in some rando minions. We need somebody that does heal, but not too good. Random minions. Okay. I wish you could just search by name. I feel like that would probably be the way to do it. Don't know how difficult it's going to be. And I don't want to completely get smashed in the face. It's got a skull next to the thing. Skulls usually means hard. I don't know. I do want to test the solo abilities of the tank, but I think I'll be able to test the water here and see how bad it really is. Let's look at the situation here. Lifesteal, dodge. We're losing. No, they're getting block. We're losing damage. Probably could have soloed this one. But I don't know if each level has a specific set bonuses or if the bonuses change, if they're randomized each time you jump in. So if I do level 5, are you going to have the same debuffs as me, or is it just random every time? It might just be random. I don't know. I think for something like towers, where it's like a set level, it would make sense if they were all not random and kind of done by hand. But that'd be a pain in the butt. Imagine being the dev and you have to like set bonuses for 100 levels, and then in the future more and more and more. So making a random system kind of makes some sense. But the reason I like if they were static would be if I do level 50 and you do level 50, we've both done the same difficulty, we've both done the same content. So we can kind of compare between each other. But whatever, we'll figure it out. Who knows? Other stuff. I still feel like having animations off does not really increase combat speed much, if at all. I don't think it really does at all. And so you just end up just kind of staring at the screen, looking at projectiles fly. So who knows? I'll probably turn animations back on. I thought they did a patch where it kind of fixed it and made them actually, made it like, I don't know, speed up things. The real answer is for them to put a battle speed multiplier on there. We've got times 3 speed. That's great. We need times 5, times 10. I mean, I'm ready for times 25. Like, let's go, fellas. Doing my daily regen, and of course, tower's going to make the daily regen take a little bit longer. Doing my daily regen, it takes a minute, fellas. It takes a minute. Takes a long time. We're super lucky, and I'm super thankful that we have looping as an option, because typically I'll run my regen, and then right before I go to sleep I'll put loop on raids, and then it's all done. But I gotta say, without a higher speed multiplier, it takes a long time. I actually suggested putting higher multipliers as guild perks. Ooh, this is gonna be a difficult boss, man. That's Warlord. He's got a big attack team, and he's also got heals, so I might actually have to do some stuff there. Yeah, that might be concerning. But yeah, I suggested it as a guild perk because it's like, okay, what is good enough that will motivate guilds and reward guilds for progressing like they do, but not make the game super broken, super pay to win, super whatever. And I think the speed perk would be a really good guild perk. It's not breaking the game, it's just quality of life. And a lot of people really like it. I think that would motivate some guilds to do some pushing to unlock X5, X10, X25, whatever it is. I think that'd be really cool. And I think it would only help. I don't see any situation where it would hurt. Sure, you might say, well, if guilds have higher, combat speed multipliers, then they can do more in their boost. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's the point. That's good stuff too. But I think the biggest thing would just be the quality of life, because we have so much content to do every day that it takes a long time, which is good. It's not a complaint. I've always enjoy games when they have more content instead of less. But, bruh, it takes a long time to do my regen. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That also might be a tank problem, more so than most. because DPS players are killing stuff. Holy smokes, that was a lot of damage. I'm going to rotate the back 2. Actually, no, we're going to rotate like that. Just in case I don't want to lose. I'm going to heal Pharaoh himself. And I don't know what this guy's skills are. I really don't want to know. Lowest hit points. Or, come on, update. All enemies. Is this going to be good at all? Everybody blocks. Wow, 30% block. You think? 30% block? He dies. You can use potions here. Hopefully I can get through this without doing it. I don't know if I could have done this solo. I don't know. That could have been a wrap right there. And the other thing is you can do, just on the regen per day, you can do 5 of these tower runs. And I think you can buy up to 10 more if you're using gems. I think that's the limit. So theoretically, you want 15 teams. If you want to max this out, you want 15 teams that could do 15 viable teams, I guess is what I'll say. And depending on where you get stuck, I don't know how it's going to be at endgame. Do you just, let's say I get stuck on level 50, for example, would I just run, I guess I would just run 50 repeatedly, but if you can't kill it, let's say I can clear 50, but I can't clear 51, I guess, and if you know you're stuck there, you would just do 50 repeatedly, because if you don't beat the stage, I don't think you get anything. Or maybe you would farm different stages to get different pieces. So like, let's say if 50 gives you a weapon and you want a helmet, you'd have to go to like 48. Maybe that's how that would work. I don't know, boys. So these minions I will not be able to use until tomorrow's reset comes. We get another thing. There's another weapon. It's Gatling gun. I'm not going to show these skills. You guys can unlock those skills for yourself. That's the other thing too. If you're a DPS player, the Slayer weapon's really good. The axe is really good. I wonder if any of these weapon skills are going to actually be viable and worth caring about. Another weapon. Nice curvy sword. Let's just go into... Are they all? Okay. So only some of these are skulls. I don't know if I would have been able to solo the last one, honestly. I think you have a chance of... I think the boss is random. I think the mutation factors are random. And I think the chance of just walking into a nasty combo would probably be the end of my solo fun. So we'll see. Who knows? Maybe in the future I'll do some stuff. But as you can see, those minions are now gone forever until tomorrow. And let's use some people this time. Let's go. I guess, yeah, using people makes the most sense because you're going to run out of minions, but if you have enough friends, you're probably not going to run out of friends. So cool. I probably even shouldn't be using him so soon, actually. I've got almost everybody on the leaderboards on the friends list, so I'm very fortunate for that. Yeah, let's use some of these folks. Jetty. People I never get to use. This is kind of cool. Kind of lets you use more of your friends list. I guess that's a thing. Let's do Yadas, Hellville, and Bike. Let's do that. This is taking a lot longer than I would hope. And let's put Bike in the last one. We'll get in some content, boys. Give me a second. Hopefully I didn't have the video paused the entire time, but whatever. They get block, we lose smite. They get SP, they get absorb, I'm losing block. And the attack random skill is probably going to one-shot people on my team. This should be fun. This should be fun. I wonder if the tower, since you can use up to 15 teams per day, I wonder if tower is going to change the way people carry. So for right now, let's see, guild is 30 people. You could probably, if you have a pretty balanced guild, you could probably do most of this with guildies. And then your friends list carrying people wouldn't be changed too much, but I do think, maybe not. I'm wondering if like super low level people getting carried by high level people, if they're going to end up, if they need to worry about losing their slots because the high level people are going to want high level friends as well. But 15, so 15 times 4, 60. You need, and a good amount of those can be minions. So you need 60 decent people accessible to you. And so half of that is going to be your guild. And then assuming that you can use people. And then so you need like 30 minions. 30 or 31 minions, I think it is. That form into viable teams. Still kind of a lot. I don't know. Keep in mind, this is all guessing. We don't know how many levels are going to be player levels and how many levels are going to be minion levels only as well. Because maybe I keep using 50 as my example. Let's say you're stuck at 50. You can do 50. You can't do 51. And if the level 50 that you want to farm is a player level, you can farm it with players. If it is a minion level, you farm it with minions. At least that's how I think it's going to work out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, fellas. I do know that the enemy on this level is Hero, so he's a pretty decent DPS minion on his own, so maybe that'll be a little bit of a problem. We've already lost somebody, and we can use potions. Very important to remind folks that we can use potions. I'm kind of surprised that we can use potions, honestly, but I'm not against it. I just kind of thought that maybe we wouldn't. I don't know why I thought that. But there you go, Hellville and Bike doing all that damage, chat. Oh, Chet. Here we go. Here's Hero. In case anybody's wondering, Chet is apparently taking a break from the game, which is natural, as people do. But we'll run through this. I'll check the timer. We'll see where we're at, and then we'll keep pushing. See how far we get today. I definitely missed out on the first day with the ticket purchases, so we're going to be a little bit behind the curve, but that's okay. I can get intel from higher players and see what they're running into and how everything is. There you go. Maybe towards the end of one of these videos when I run out of tickets, I'll put all the weapons on and I'll show you guys all the skills on them. Maybe that's what we'll do. Timer. Yeah, we got time for another one. Let's do it. Floor number 7. We can get a volley gun. Are these just all weapons? Is that how that's going? And hey, I need to make the team. I think making the team takes about as much time as doing it. I could actually use my Guild Boss 5 roster as the teams that I make. I wish I could sort by guildie. I could use the Guild Boss 5 roster because there's 6 teams on there. And I could use that each day plus some minions and just do it that way. Let's do King and Shelly, and I'll put another tank on here. I guess I'll put a Wookiee in there. Yeah, I'll just use my Guild Boss teams. That's a little bit try-hard, but there you go. Shelly, then a Wookiee. Kraken's also a tank, so I probably won't use him because we already have one. I'm trying to save some of these other fellas for higher levels. So we did a Wookiee. I think Taka's also a tank. If you are level 200 plus and you want my friend slot, message me in Discord. Ping me. And we'll talk. I'm allowing that. I want to save Winkleman's. Are you a tank? No, you're not. I keep hitting the pause button on the recorder, messing everything up. So Taka's not a tank. We will we'll put him on. Taka, boom. And a Wookiee in the back slot. There we go. Boom. This should be the last one for this video, and then we'll do some more. Try to keep these like 20 minutes, and release them like one per day, I guess. It's the YouTube situation for games like this. It's like I want to put videos up while things are relevant, so you want to get everything up as fast as possible. But if you flood your channel, it's not great. Damn, he just got killed super fast. I guess I should have checked the we should have checked the bonuses. Speaking of bonuses, they gain damage, we lose mitigation. They take less damage. So if you have like an attack all skill, it's really good there. They gain crit, we're losing speed, and we're losing SP. Okay. So I guess he just got sniped. I don't know. I thought maybe the attack random was there. So either reflect or snipe. But anywho, yeah. I think it'll work out. You have a relatively strong guild, basically around as strong as your character. You should be able to use them. That will probably half your runs can just be guildies, and then the rest will be just minions and friends and things like that. I wonder if like it's. I'm trying to think about like should I do the tank solo? If I should keep trying to do that, but since the tickets are such in low supply, I don't know if I really want to risk losing tickets on because I could get something really bad. I could get some really bad bonuses and a really bad boss and get wasted. Maybe in the future I'll do videos like that. I think right now I should try to push as high as I can. Or what I could do is I could put crap minions on that are good enough and then let them die. I don't know. That's dumb. That's too much effort. So we're doing it. How's y'all day? How's y'all's day doing? Did anybody figure out how to get to the equipment rack yet? Or maybe it'll be added in the future. Or they could do something like you have to unlock level 100 to get equipment rack. Something crazy like that. Which would be quite unfortunate. Because it's one of those things, you see it in a lot of games, not so much in this one, but there's a lot of games out there that like, let's say you need an item. You need an item to make your character stronger, but you need your character to be stronger to do the thing that you need to do to get the item. So like you have to kill a boss and you need a special sword to do it. But the boss that you need to kill drops the special sword that you need to kill the boss. That kind of like circular stuff always happens. So hopefully we're not going to see it here. Also, I do see a lot of people there using the cosmetic of the Destiny axe. I think they don't know that skin is already something else in the game. The one that we tried on earlier. I don't really have anything bad to say about that. I think reusing the skins, it's fine. It's whatever. There's many skin options. People can just reskin stuff. But the concept of the Destiny items being added in the game is pretty interesting. That'll keep us relatively busy for a while. Everyone trying to figure it out. Also, I'd really love to see, a week or two down the road when a couple random players get some crazy good drops and rolls, to be able to see those in the game. I think it's pretty open. It's difficult for a DPS. Like if you get one good Destiny item, it's going to be difficult for you to wear that item because top tier DPS players are wearing 4 raid 8 pieces, and then the rest are guild boss pieces. So if you replace any one of those pieces, you're losing a set bonus. But if you have a couple decent, like 2 or 3 good Destiny items, then you can replace the whole thing. If you have really good rolls, I think you'll start to see it there, and that'll be when we can start to see some of these builds. If anybody played Diablo 3, which is actually one of my, I don't know if I'll say favorite games, but I really like that game. In spite of all of its flaws, the LON, what is it, like litany, or hey, we got a drop. We got a necklace. But there is a set in there that allows you to use non-set pieces, and it increases the power of the non-set pieces to what the set pieces would be. So it completely opens up the diversity of gear and makes things not so cookie cutter. I really like that. I think it's one of the best gear concepts I've seen in any game, and I hope we get something similar here. So apparently you can just drop the items as well as getting it as a reward from the first time completing. So that's something cool to think about. So I guess item find is important here, and I should probably swap to item find chips in the future. There we go. I'll keep pushing until I completely run out of tickets, and then I'll show you the weapon skills on these items and see if there's anything usable. For a tank, you don't really care too much about weapon skills. Nice weapon skills are nice, but it's not going to make or break you. As a DPS player, though, if these weapon skills that we're going to see, if they can't compete with the Slayer weapon and with the Axe weapon, they're not going to be end game weapons. So it's going to be near impossible for a DPS player to get a good Destiny weapon, is my assumption. So we'll see. What was I going to show you guys? Yeah, I'll show you guys other stuff in the future. All right, boys. Let's continue pushing. Let's burn off these tickets. I will buy some more tickets. There you go. You can do that. So I think I can do that 5 more times. 500 gems per day. We'll see. All right, fellas. As always, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video.